Miracle 4-for-2, 1k lead, taking this tier 1 at 7 minutes. FNATIC, they're playing very nicely.
Yeah. And for to accomplish everything they need to, they've taken the mid and top lane power, so all those heroes can now move around the map, and they can in turn create space for gyrocopter. So whether or not they're like just gonna rotate and see if they can kill any and leave the gyrocopter mid or top lane, we'll have to see what exactly they plan.
Bottom lane, attempts on Twilight Eye, Kuro with the body blocks. They'll bring in mind control through as well. Find the avalanche of Twilight Eye will fall. GH straight with the TP. Make sure that he doesn't have to worry about the Baladic. Mid lane Arbit starting to dance around once again with the Timberland. Timber has to be careful. Chakra back up. Arbit does find the connection, using the slow to close the gap, but he misses the chain. Infused drop buys Timberman some sort of safety. Arbit's the mana for one more Chakra. If it connects, he should find the kill, and he's found it. With some very close Timbersaw player in the middle lane.
And they might be going for the dive here in the top lane. They have the Centaur right behind Miracle. They lead with the burn.
I've got more than enough burst. Or have they? GH is there with the save. Miracle still alive now. Looks to turn. Jumps. Universe does back up, uses it to come to the high ground, hold Arbed. He's turned to help out. Immediate nightmare for Kuro to hold the Timbersaw in place. Still Creep trying to chase down Kuro. The matter left in the tank. Gets the Chakram on Kuroki, sets up the bow strike. Find themselves the kill onto the nightmare of the Bane. The Bane will get out. Coffin, rest of Liquid will survive. 6 for 4. Good movement from Arts. Make sure that that didn't turn around even more in favor of Liquid, as he's able to ensure that Sankin gets out of that.
Oh man, look at this entry ward that they played. Just barely outside of both wards. And that's the part of the reason that Liquid able to run so quickly with their katowice.
At least down and make sure that they get at least one of them.
I mean, they 100% knew there was some sort of vision off their power with the way that's epic enough. That's without knowledge that there is an extra hero there.
Then as well, this Timber is one that Liquid at the moment having to be very respectful of Arbed, doing a lot of damage and very strong against this line. The trees damaged through the state.
Yes, but it's a cloak and just go respect. I wasn't sure if he was going to go the full out like the tiny Venomancer, or if he felt the magic damage just wasn't quite enough. I like this build simply because it allowed him to be a lot more aggressive. He's done so well in this early. I want him to continue this train he's doing on them.
FNATIC continuing to keep on there. Universe on the kick, having a very nice time. He's got the money, 100 gold to have that thing around this 10-minute mark. FNATIC, they finally set up the GH, but there they get some folks to Miracle. We find Liquid themselves together. Kuro's a little split up. Arbet with close, but Kuroki just outside the range. There's 4 Liquidate. Arbet actually comes into this straight for them. He's got the chopper, and then he does get the oh, hey, Kuro's life under the noses of 4 members of Liquid, and they just can't punish him.
Great understanding of the limitations of the hero there. Arbet, despite very little reactive armor, he just made a good read that they have the damage.
Miracle's trying to go in, but his backup and Beast turns the fight. The cooldown that can change the line. Arbet on the side of the trying to burn Miracle. They have the Melodics on him as well. Universe trouble goes to the dance floor. The ball slapped into him. They've got the Vision Universe taken down. Miracle being healed up by Gate. They're trying to go in for more Liquid. They've got the dagger onto Arbet. Arbet very low on the mana and health. Top 4. There's the pure damage from the brain stack. Miracle will pick up Arbet's streak. Pilot Tiles are left behind as Liquid will clean up this time. Get 3 kills.
Soon as Arbet is that low, I think FNATIC need to just stay away from those team fights. They have such a good early lead off win 2 out of 3 lanes that they kind of throw it away with team fight. They need to make sure to exercise the definition of a snowball hero, I think, and any earth death can really slow him down. And indeed, because of that death, actually going to go back for the Hood of Defiance. It didn't just fair flow.
You have the look at the setup. That's gonna pop the eye will pop Miracle for as well. That commented chasing him down.
1 second.
He got the blast back up. He's gonna look for Miracle. It's the double. The mind control, still alive for now, turns with that universe. This purple and trying to find him, but Miracle will finish off the neutral. Sure that there's not going to be a blast coming out anytime soon. And Control getting focused, the cooldown there from but the backups from GA through the toss in. They managed to take down the Sand King Liquid. Liquid will keep one another alive as Miracle escape.
But I think it was important. He dodged it and then he ran Dicker's. He was just about to come back up from unit, so he would have jumped the PA, finished him off. He hadn't done that.
Very plays coming from both sides. By the same still, top two on the well being that of Arbed and but it's very close. We'll see. Universe winning with an absolutely fantastic opener, but of course Timber have the backup and Miracle so close to losing for these couple of dodges. You say the quick cancel at the blink dagger as well. Bam.
Yeah, he was just getting it up because the Tiny stopped right-clicking him at that moment, so.
He's a tricky boy to kill that Miracle.
Yeah, he certainly is. It is buying Liquid a lot of time. I think now they're beginning to come online. They've got their maxed up nukes coming in from the Tiny. They have this Veil pick from the Venomancer, which is really important. You can also get to level 12. Big upgrade. Because the Pokemon just feels that much more threatening. In team fights, it really feels like it is a team fight winner. Solidified at that.
Radiant are scanning.
From here, it's going to look like a lot about engagement and who's going to be able to get that jump, whether it's the Sinking for a quick, clean play where they just cut down one or two throws, or is going to be Mind Control, who the blink, the Tiny combination, brings it low, and the P comes in and finishes off the other.
Monk on low ground here for FNATIC. Himself just a vision. Quid may not be aware with it. It's a sensor of FNATIC. I'll split up though, they still have Ahmed and of course DJ up. Three members of FNATIC here. FNATIC, they are starting to go for the trap stream to the man. Now we're back to that put team out of this. FNATIC find the target though. It's the question. And at the moment it doesn't look like they will. As this for the taking here, as it's falling low now, put our back to the top. To alleviate some.
Okay, we're not gonna have a fight. We look for up real quickly. I just want to know he was hitting those neutrals that whole entire time, and he wasn't hitting for neutrals. He was actually just letting them hit him. So he was ready to TP onto the shrine with maxed out armor stat. Like that's such a key part of playing the Timber Saw.
It makes sense as well. It really does. The fight by those to absolutely melt. Shred. Just but those time. He's prepared for every occasion. For the next on good to get that in very good timing. Now working on a Miracle's PA, just Demon Edge, 370 gold, and he'll have battle complete now. The big against the
middle tower is under attack.
The peak has always been like kind of a notorious BKB, so at the time of BKB, before you start getting kited, your magic immunity means that you have to guarantee jump in and kill somebody, otherwise you should start getting dumped and kited around team fight. So Venom Assassin and her timing here in this game is going to be around that 25-30 minutes where we have that BKB in the
Miracle farms this episode. Look, come up straight and they go up. Burrow strike, Miracle surely go up. Lose Miracle from Pilot Eye. The curl will double on the pop down. Liquid will find one in return. Will take the life of the universe. Drop to move, trying to find more, but he gets cut down just seconds before he's going to relocate out of there. They found three. I bet for the he's a little low in the mana. He's trying to play around with it. But on the he will give him but maybe see if we can bring him down with magical damage. I mean, I bet he has got a lot of regen. Has been some man enough damage to he's trying, but with the hood up, it's hard. Mike does come in back up. He is a saw, and he may just be able to walk this one off, as I don't think these two could quite kill him, and it doesn't look like they can. I bet we'll get out of there.
So, kind of an interesting comparison. Kuro? Don't anything comes of this.
Miracle. They tried jumping onto DJ. I mean, that will connect, but looks like DNMV a little too scared of going in.
Oh, the sentry, they just found his Kuro.
Oh, there's backup for Kuro. In GH, the tether, jump forward from Universe. In with the first strike, with the right clicks as well. Trying to bring GH down, but we'll find a kill onto Kuro sideline. He's pop as well. The last couple of engagements down here on this half of the going the way for FNATIC. As we are starting to see how hard it is for the Eagles to bring down a Timbersaw. They just can't smash him quickly as Arbiter. Sure, he might be doing the most damage in the world. Manners out of his hit, but he buys time for the rest of the team to come and turn these spots around.
Buying time there, but right, he's coming through with his Fury. That being said, he doesn't have any steals. Sustain against the Sang is a little nothing.
Yeah, we'll rely on GH coming in and stop him up with some health. Wants to make a quick trip back to base. GH course for Styles and started charging that earn rate to favor the team required, but there's 2-11 and 1 kick still for Liquid. So proven to be the action-packed game we'd hoped for, and it's the place decider between these two lineups.
I do still question how viable PA is in the when everybody's running around so fast. I wonder how well Miracle's going to really be able to stick onto somebody with that Phantom Strike. The Gyrocopter. It might be a target one for him. Just trying to on the Gyrocopter. It's physical damage.
Miracle on the edge of the smoke. Universe will have a dismount. These stroke off the power strike. They cool down as well. There's going to be the from GH. The sniper in the cage. Just kick out to the side. Maybe seeing if they can get back. Bees are coming through. Miracle takes him just ahead. Down bottom. Mind control with that newly acquired Shadow Blade. Let's see if we can find a setup from FNATIC, but FNATIC, they will disengage. They'll back away. They don't want to try to take this fight. These are the problems. This Shio will be there every time they try with on Miracle.
Yeah, it's something when smoked from the thought PA. They did want to jump in for that reason. They were hoping to be able to spot the Wisp. Unfortunately, vision them until it was smoke and pop.
Control. Maybe look at. Let's see if we can get a toss back one of the targets. Arbed. Definitely one of the ones to go for. Has blood complete now.
Yeah, if he's out of position, they could get a toss into the Bane, who would then gain script and just actually eat Timbersaw pretty quick. Very key timing for him as well. Bloodstone with 14 charges.
Yeah, they can knock some of those charges off, and that will a dream for Liquid. The space down bottom. We'll finally finish with that tier 2.
Dire's top tower.
December as well. The BKB closing in on the money for it. Have that out fairly shortly.
Oh, I think it's about who can get their BKB between Copter and then enforce the
Liquid getting away with quite a bit now. As soon as they get that tier 2 on bottom, they will move and finally catch the tier 1 mid. FNATIC, what are they going to respond? Split lanes themselves. That he finds the farm up top.
Dire's top tower.
Keep that lane ahead. The tier 2 of Liquid. Liquid's still on the sidelines. Behind things